I want to bring up a situation where, to make sure what you just said about co-signing on properties, and how you need to be informed that if you co-sign on a property, it's like that is your mortgage. And
Right.
you can, so for example, if you had a borrowing limit of $1.5 million and you co-signed on $1 million mortgage, your borrowing limit is now reduced to $500,000.
Correct.
Okay, that's extremely important because people don't always understand that they're giving that up, even though they're not making that payment.
Right. I talk about mortgage math. Mortgage math is grade 6 ratios, debt to income. And it includes all the debt as a guarantor or a core borrower. Even if you're not living in that house, if you're helping them by, co-signing, that becomes part of your mortgage math.
I did one creative solution with a mortgage broker one time.
Okay.
And it was interesting. So the couple had very large household income, one property, and qualified to buy a second property together.
Right.
But one of the spouses did not qualify at all upon separation because she didn't work.
Right.
So it just made it very, very difficult. So in that situation, what the clients ended up doing is they agreed that he would co-sign for as long as he needed to. And they bought the property before they separated. And then they bought it in her name before they separated with a co-sign. Because what happened is that their dollars went further married than they did separated.
Correct. Yes. Because things like child support and spousal support are monthly obligations, and they're treated against the debt to income ratios, just like a car loan or a car lease would be treated. So after the divorce, he's now paying child support, and it lowers his borrowing capabilities. In that case. Yeah.
Now, what would be the risks of doing something like that?
So now they're on title together on 2 properties. Well, actually they bought it in her name. So he's kept title to one and she has title to the other. But if he then down the road wants to do something else, his borrowing abilities are limited by what he's done with this purchase of this other property that he's co-signed for, because he's on the hook for all the expenses related to that property. So that would be the risk. And then the risk is if they stayed on the family home together, then like I said previously, at renewal, everybody that's on the mortgage has to sign the renewal agreements, and they have to be getting along. And sometimes, as we know, that doesn't happen after separation.